Hi, I'm Allison. Thanks for joining me. I'm a yoga therapist in Davidson, North Carolina, and this will be a quick video for some yoga poses that you can do to help relieve any symptoms of IBS, Irritable Bowel Syndrome. Please make sure to stay tuned to the end of the video where I'll go through some of the research that shows that this stuff really works. Let's get started. Let's get started in a comfortable standing position. These first few practices can be done any time of day, whether you're taking a stop at the gas station, at work, or at home. So find a comfortable standing position with your hips squared over your feet, and on an inhale, start to lift your arms up. You might inhale to a count of 3 or 4, and as you exhale, see if you can extend that exhale to a count of 5 or 6 or maybe even longer. With all of these exercises, we're trying to kick on the parasympathetic nervous system, the relaxation, rest and digest, part of your autonomic nervous system. So we're just trying to kick on that relaxation response. You might do this 4 or 5 more times, moving to the pace of your own breath. But again, you're trying to extend that exhale, making it longer than the inhale. If you want to add an extra challenge here, as you inhale, you could come up onto your tippy toes just to add some extra balance work. And then exhale slowly with control, lowering down. Moving slower than you want to, almost like you're moving into a pool of jello. Good. Pause and just notice how you feel. You might notice some gurgles going on in the belly. Mine just gurgled. You might notice different sensations. Just take a moment between each exercise that we do today to pause. That'll help to develop your proprioceptive awareness and your introspection, that ability to tune inward to those sensations happening on the inside of your body. Good. Now we'll do a similar motion just to either side. So start on your right side, inhaling that arm up, exhaling over. Keep your right foot grounded, so not leaning all the way, really grounding through your foot, and then coming back through center and releasing. Inhale your left arm up your side, and on an exhale, start to twist, start to turn to the side here. Inhaling back up, exhaling down. You might do 4 or 5 to each side, inhaling up the midline, exhaling, crossing that midline. Inhaling back up to center, exhaling down. Inhaling up through center, exhaling over. Inhaling back up and exhaling down. When you've done 4 or 5 of each of those, once again, pause. Maybe you close or lower your eyes, tuning your awareness inward, and just notice how you feel. Good. And we'll move on to pose number 3. So for this one, I want you to imagine your arms are like limp spaghetti noodles, and you just start twisting them. You might move your feet just a little bit with it, moving your legs, but using the weight of your arms to kind of push onto your body, almost like someone's giving you a good smack on the back or a high five. So using the weight of your arms and your own body to kind of support your nervous system here. And you're also getting a really gentle twist. Twists will be big as we work on the digestive system. So you're doing a little bit of both. Nervous system work, twisting work. You might do about 15 or 16 on either side. And then slow yourself down. Slowing and slowing and slowing until you come back to center. Take a deep breath in, sigh it out, notice what you feel. Good. Now I want you to interlace your fingers, making a little steeple with your index fingers. Inhale, lifting your arms through center and firmly rooting your right foot. As you exhale, twist to lean kind of in to the left. And I want you to just start to find that edge. Notice where your edge is. See if you can tune in, accept it. Maybe you go a little bit more. Taking another breath in and exhaling a little more. Coming back through center and release. See if you can tune in. Notice any differences in the two sides. And then we'll switch to the other side. Inhaling up. Exhale, leaning. Inhale, lengthen through your fingertips. Exhale, lean. Lengthening and leaning. Notice where that threshold is here and see if you can expand into it a little bit more. And when you feel done coming back through center, exhale your arms back down. Notice how you feel. Next is a forward fold. So you could fold here. You could do a modified fold, just leaning with your hands on your thighs, or you could lean all the way forward. Letting your head and neck hang, and keeping your knees at a slight bend to protect the low back. See if you can really let your head and neck hang. Maybe you find some gentle nods, yes and no with your head. Notice where your breath is. Are you still breathing deeply? Take about 4 or 5 breaths there and then ease yourself back up. Relaxing your shoulders down your back and noticing how you feel. The next few poses will be on the floor, so you could choose to let just those first 5 or 6 poses be your practice, or you could join me on the floor. Make your way to a comfortable spot on your belly. You may, for a moment, rest your forehead on your forearms. The forehead has a nice acupressure point to reduce anxiety and stress. So you might just lay there for a moment, focusing on belly breathing. Breathing with your diaphragm, expanding the belly, and from that expansion, allowing your low back to expand, and exhale, softening. Good, and then extend your arms out in front of you. Forehead resting on the mat, and as you inhale, lift your right arm, left leg. Keep your neck nice and long, in line with the rest of your spine. Exhale down. Inhale, left arm, right leg. Exhale down. Take 4 more, moving to your own pace, reaching through the fingertips and the toes. Alternating sides. Keeping your awareness on your breath, expanding through the exhale. And when you've evened out the 2 sides, come back to that resting position with your forehead resting on your forearms. When you feel ready, make your way onto your back. Find a comfortable spot lying down on the floor. And Go ahead and start to hug your knees in towards your chest. This pose is Abdominal, so as you inhale, your hands stay on your knees and your knees push away from your body just as far as your arms will allow. And as you exhale, squeezing in just as far as is comfortable. Inhaling, extending, exhale, coming in. And it's like a bellow that you would use to stoke a fire, your core and your digestive system being the fire. So just using the motion of your legs to create that inner fire. But if it feels good, you could use your knees to move in a circular motion in one direction or the other. There's lots of nice acupressure points at the base of your spine that can help you to massage out the low back, to kick on your parasympathetic nervous system, that relaxation response. Good. And from here, you might grab behind your knees and just create some rocking movement. So rocking up and back. Taking about 15 or 16 rocks. Using your legs to help you. And whenever you're done, settling back into stillness, closing or lowering your eyes and just noticing how you feel. Next, we'll take a supported bridge pose. For this, you might want some books that you could stack up or some blocks. If you only have one block, you could put it at its highest height or a medium height. Medium height would be just right here. The highest height would be right here. If you have 2 blocks, that might be a little bit better, or a stack of books. Press into your feet, lifting your hips up and sliding those blocks right under your sacrum and your lower back. Just allow yourself to enjoy the pose for a moment, and then we're going to add some self-massage in. This pose is a supported, very gentle inversion. And again, listen to your body. So you might only go up on one block if that feels best for you. To add in the supported self-massage, I want you to imagine that on the front of your belly is a clock. Right where your rib cage comes together, near your sternum, is 12 o'clock. The base of your belly, so about 4 inches below your belly button, would be 6 o'clock. So we're going to move clockwise on the clock. So starting at 12 o'clock, little circles, using your index fingers, moving in a nice clockwise direction. Then moving to 1 o'clock. And as you do this, you want to just be in the fleshy part of your abdomen, and you can be as gentle as you need to, just noticing where there's any sensitivities. Moving to 3 o'clock. Moving to 4 o'clock, and you might find that around 4 o'clock and 5 o'clock it's a little more sensitive. That's where your large intestine is, so it's just things on their way out. 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, and I'm rushing through this a little bit, so you might spend a little bit more time on each level. 7 o'clock, and if there's a spot that's more sensitive for you, you might choose to stay there a little bit longer. 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 10, and 11. And then just giving your body a whole nice sweep through the abdomen. Again, becoming aware of any sensitive spots. And when you're done pressing into your feet, lift your hips slowly, vertebrae by vertebrae, moving back to the earth after you move the blocks out of the way. And pause for a moment. Let yourself really feel how your belly feels. Sometimes just that self-massage routine alone will kind of have things moving a little bit quicker than you're anticipating. So just notice how you feel for a moment. Good. And next we'll take a twist. So bringing your knees in, your arms out. On an exhale, allow your knees to fall to the left. You could bring your gaze to the right, and your right arm could be kind of outstretched. You might take about 4 to 5 breaths here, allowing yourself to feel the twist, to soak up all the benefits of the twist. And then inhaling back through center and exhaling to the other side. Again, taking 4 to 5 breaths. Inhale, lengthening through the spine. Exhale, twisting. And coming back through center. And then we'll close with Supta Baddha Konasana, soles of the feet together, knees could be apart. Maybe bring one hand to your heart and one to your belly. And just take a moment to notice how you feel. Notice the rise and fall of your belly with your breath, the movement of your chest with each inhale and exhale. Allowing yourself to feel gratitude in this moment for taking time for self-care, for taking time for you, and gratitude for anything else you feel grateful for. Thank you for watching the video. Please like and subscribe this page for more helpful videos on how you can help heal mind, body, and spirit. Please click on the link below for a free download, including a video that can show you some of the research behind why these poses are so beneficial and how to use them most efficiently to help your healing for IBS. May all beings be happy and free from suffering, free from the roots of suffering, beginning with you here today. Namaste.